What's up, guys? Today I'm going to get with the times and not talk about workout videos, but talk about my favorite workout YouTube channels. So I use these channels quite a lot, actually, almost every day. My favorites are yoga, arms, flexibility, and abs. I use them every single day except for Tuesdays and Fridays. Those days I actually go into the stairwell of my building and I walk up and down 6 flights of stairs for half an hour. All of these videos, with the exception of the arms and the flexibility, are 30 minutes long. 30 minutes is, if I'm remembering, roughly around about the time that women are supposed to work out. Now, that's not a maximum, that's the minimum amount of time I'm supposed to work out. Since I'm kind of a bigger girl, more than 30 minutes is kind of a little bit too much for me. So I stick to the minimum amount of time. I feel that once I start getting stronger, my heart and lungs get better, I'm going to be able to increase the time. When I worked out in the gym on the elliptical, I was actually able to go to an hour, but I would only stay on the elliptical, and I think there was kind of a problem with that. I wasn't really seeing results, but now that I'm working out my whole body and in different ways, I'm actually seeing results, and let's start talking about that. So at the time of filming, which is a couple of weeks in advance, I have been working out for almost a month, and I have lost 6 pounds as of today. So that's actually a pretty good amount. You might think, oh, that's not much at all. But in reality, women, now I don't know anything about men's weight loss because I'm not a man. I haven't really looked into it. Maybe I should have done that before the video, but I sure didn't. So anyway, for women, a good amount of weight to lose per week is 1 to 2 pounds. Now you can lose more than that, but 1 to 2 pounds is pretty typical. So honestly, I think I'm on the right track. So let's get into what I like to do. On Saturdays, I like to do yoga. So I like to do yoga with Cassandra. I use her beginner video options. She has more intermediate ones and even more advanced ones. And she has yoga on all sorts of different stuff, like for your nervous system, for all sorts of stuff. It's actually really cool. But I do her beginner's yoga, and I will link down below and up top the video that is my all-time favorite that I use quite a bit. For me, I can really feel it when I do the exercises. I can really feel it in all of my muscles, and I get a nice stretch, and it just feels great. Yoga is actually a really excellent workout. A lot of people think of it as just something calming, and it can be calming, but it's actually really, really good for your body, and you can make it tense, you can be calming, whatever you like. Cassandra's really great when it comes to being able to follow along with her. She talks not slowly, but at a good pace where you can understand what she's saying, and she demonstrates what she's doing before she does it. So everything is so easy to follow, and I was able to pick it up right away. So I highly recommend Yoga with Cassandra. I will link her channel down below as well. The next thing I like to do is to focus on my abs. I have a problem with my stomach. I just kind of always have. Even when I was thin, I had issues with my self-image when it came to my stomach. Now, when I was thin, like I said in the previous video, I really don't know what I look like. I don't know how people perceived my stomach then, but I always felt it was big. But where I am now, I have kind of rotund belly. I personally think I look pregnant, but not everybody agrees with me on that. So I really wanted to work on my abs. But the important thing to know is that I'm working on my entire core. So that is your core, the center of your body, not just your six pack, not just your obliques, the whole core because it's all connected. It's not great to just say, I'm going to work on my six pack, or I'm going to work on my obliques, or even with your arms, I'm going to work on my biceps, because everything is connected. To really get that workout, to really get the results you're looking for, you need to work out other muscles too. So I use the Gym Beginners Ab workout. I will link below and up top my favorite ab workout at the moment. They have tons of videos. It's not just abs, they've got videos on all sorts of other stuff too. I find that this video is actually a little bit fast paced, but I'm still able to follow along with it, even when I first started. So I think it's okay if you want to give it a shot, but if it's too fast for you, I totally understand. Core work is very important. It's the center of your body. It really holds everything together and keeps it going. So you really want to work on that and not just your six pack. Now, I'm going to talk about my arms. Now, I'm wearing a shirt. It's a little bit of a tighter shirt, so you can kind of see that I have rounder arms. My arms aren't exactly, cut and fit. So I really wanted to work on my arms and my shoulder and my back. But at first I was just focused on my arms because I don't like how my arms look. And I just decided, okay, I'm going to work on my arms. Then I found MadFit. I follow the MadFit arms, back, shoulder, and chest video. Again, these are all connected, so you need to work on all of it if you want one part to look good. I will link down below and up above my favorite. I find that it's really easy to follow, and even in the corner there's a little timer. It's like a little pie chart, and it counts down the seconds you have. So if you're feeling really exhausted, you can turn your head, look at what the timer says, and you go, okay, just 5 more seconds. Okay, just 20 more seconds. You know what I mean? So it's very nice. I really like it. Now, the thing for this one is there are a lot of steps. The woman doing the exercises does explain what she's doing before she does it, but I find that they're not very simple. But maybe that's just what it's all about. Maybe you can't just do a simple bicep curl and that's the end of that. So I feel that it's pretty good. Also, sorry if you can hear water in the background. My cat has a fountain. I wanted a different background and I wasn't thinking and I sat by the cat fountain. So if you can hear running water and you're wondering what in the heck is that, that's what it is. It's her little fountain. I can show you guys what it looks like in a minute. This right here is the cat fountain. So as you can see, it's running and it's quite loud. The workout's really good though. Even though there's a lot of steps, oh my gosh, you really feel it. You really feel your back, your muscles, your back, your muscles. You really feel your back, your arms, your chest, all of that. It is so good. I can't even fully explain how much I like it. Now, I think there are 30-minute arms exercises, but I do the 15-minute one because on this particular day I do half an hour of a workout, but I do 15-minute abs and 15-minute flexibility. And that leads me to the next exercise. I used to be a dancer, as I've mentioned before. I did all sorts of dance. And one of the things that I had to be good at was flexibility. I had to be so flexible. After I stopped dancing, which was, how old was I? 18, 19? So that was a while ago. But after I stopped dancing, I lost my flexibility over time. So now I'm not very flexible anymore, and it's honestly really disappointing. I was really proud of my flexibility, and it helps you get around a little bit more to be flexible. And it helps you with your exercises, honestly. It's important to have good flexibility. So, when I was looking for flexibility, I came across a 15-minute flexibility exercise for dancers. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is exactly what I need. This will be chock full of stuff that I did when I was a dancer. I follow Galen Maurice's full body flexibility for dancers. I will link it up above and down below. I'm definitely going to check out her other ones too, because in this specific one, they do have the first half for beginners, but the second half is more intermediate stuff that I can't quite do yet. So while I love this video, like honestly, I love this video and I totally recommend it. There are some stretches that I can't do. However, I do modify them. So I can kind of do them, but I might like a beginner stretch that's a little bit more truly beginners. So I'll check that out for you and let you guys know, maybe on my Instagram. If you're not following me there, go ahead and check it out. Now, I will say that it is very easy to follow. It is so easy to follow. The explanation is not slow, but nicely paced, so you can really understand what you're doing. And the person stretching, she does it nice and slow so that you can truly understand what you're doing. And similar to the MadFit arms, there is a timer in the corner that shows you how long you're stretching for. The woman says how long you'll be stretching for, so she'll say, okay, we're going to hold this stretch for 30 seconds, but the timer will show. Actually, it's not in the corner, it's across the screen. What am I talking about? But there's still a timer, and if you're really feeling it, you can just look up and go, okay, 10 more seconds left. I can do this. So those are definitely all my favorite workouts. And I just really wanted to get with the times. And also, to be totally real and honest with you guys, I use an Xbox 360 to play my workout videos.
I am disgusted.
And I don't know where it is. Now, the reason I use the Xbox 360 is because your girl is on a budget and I cannot afford the Xbone or the Xbox One, whatever you want to call it. Or I think they actually have a new one out other than that. And I can't afford the PlayStation 4, and I think there's a PlayStation 5 out right now. I can't afford that either. And I don't use DVD players. I don't even know if they make DVD players anymore. Do they? Let me know. Let me know in the comments. So I'm not actually able to play those videos that I was able to suggest to you. Now you might be saying, why don't you use your computer? Well, guess what? My computer doesn't have a disk drive. So I would need to buy a little USB thing that'll connect to my computer that can play CDs and or DVDs. And I mean, I don't know how much they cost. Maybe they're cheap, but buying extra things is just, I'm so frugal. I grew up poor, so okay, so I did grow up poor, and then for a while when I had money, I just spent it totally all over the place because I was like, I have money, I can buy stuff, but I spent it incorrectly. I wasn't making a lot of money, but I was spending like I was middle class. Now that changed, and I went back to being frugal like my mom had been. So buying a ton of extra stuff that I don't need or that I can work around, it's just not necessary to me. I won't buy it. So if I can use these YouTube videos, I'm not gonna buy a disk drive that I can attach to my computer. I'm just not. So I really hope you guys use these videos. I hope you like these videos. Check out the other videos on their channel if you're not liking the ones that are my favorites, because each channel has a ton of videos. You will definitely find one that you like, that is your level, and that you can do. All right, Don't forget to hit like on this video if you enjoyed watching it, and especially if you got all the way through. Hit subscribe if you haven't already, and you can even hit the bell notification so that you are notified every single time I put out a video. Now, I post every Mondays and Wednesdays. I don't post on Fridays anymore. The hijab tutorials, just nobody seemed very interested in them. If you would like me to bring them back, let me know and I can bring them back. But on Mondays, I post Islamic videos, and on Wednesdays, I post lifestyle videos like this one. Okay, have a great day, guys, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!